Hey Maxine,
Hi, Xiaowan.
what are you looking at?
Oh, I'm looking at the old photos of Saihanba.
No way, are you kidding me?
You know Saihanba?
Yes, I live in Hebei since more than 1 year and I already have the opportunity to see this very beautiful forest by my own eyes.
Yes, you're right. The Saihanba of today is the source of river, oceans of flowers, the homeland of clouds. But I'm talking about the Saihanba 60 years ago, when it was an expansive wilderness.
Such impressive changes in just 60 years. I am impatient to hear the story about Saihanba.
Okay, I'll give you the story of Saihanba. Saihanba, located in Chengde, Hebei province, is only 180 kilometers from Beijing. In the 1950s, the forest coverage rate here was less than 12%. Winds carrying sand from the inner Mongolian plateau swept toward Beijing like a giant standing on a rooftop, swooping down directly.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, so in 1962, the nation was determined to build a large-scale artificial forest farm here to block this wind corridor.
You mean planting trees entirely by hand on such vast stretch of barren land?
Yes, so a pioneer team of 127 graduates from technical secondary school and colleges across 18 provinces and cities, together with 242 workers, set out towards the desert. You cannot imagine how tough it was. In Saihanba, the temperature dropped down below minus 40 degrees Celsius in winter, with snow over half a meter deep, and the environment was harsh. Yet they had to live in warehouses and horse sheds. But that wasn't the hardest part. The biggest challenge was the extremely low survival rate of saplings. In the first 2 years, despite planting over 2,000 mu, which is about 132 hectares of trees, the survival rate was less than 8%.
How disheartening! The brutal conditions and no results in sight. So, what solution did they come up with their battle against the sand?
The best solution was persistence and ingenuity. They learned from failures and tried again. Through relentless experimentation, they finally overcome the world-class challenge of afforestation in the extreme cold region. From 1962 to 1982, a full 2 decades, they afforested about 64,000 hectares, a total area equivalent to 8.5 times the size of Singapore. Today, Saihanba has a total managed area of more than 93,000 hectares and a forest land of more than 76,000 hectares, with a forest coverage rate of 82%.
No wonder Saihanba's landscape is so breathtaking now.
But it's not just about the scenery. Through effective restoration, wildlife that has vanished for years has returned to their homeland, and Saihanba's biodiversity has been tremendously enriched. The forest farm is now home to natural coniferous forest and mixed coniferous broadleaf forest. Along with natural secondary forest and natural shrubbery, these account for over 80% of the total forest area. According to the latest scientific survey, the number of vertebrate species in Saihanba has increased to 320, and plant species have grown to 666.
Then, what about Beijing? Are sandstorms still as common as before?
Of course not. The sea of forest in Saihanba is not only a green ecological barrier, but also a vast ecological treasure trove. It blocks sandstorms, conserves water sources for the Beijing-Tianjin region, and provides ecosystem service valued at 15.59 billion yuan annually. It is estimated that the Saihanba forest can absorb over 860,000 tons of carbon dioxide and release more than 590,000 tons of oxygen each year, which is equivalent to adding a green lung to the earth. Meanwhile, the forests of Saihanba also have a variety of ecological functions such as soil and water conservation, climate regulation and air purification, which play an important role in improving the regional ecological environment and maintaining ecological balance. The scenes of yellow sand blotting out the sun and birds cannot find a tree for shelter are no longer there.
60 years feel like a long, long time to me. But for this forest, it's a miracle. They can actually make such earth-shaking changes here in just 60 years.
So, isn't the story of Saihanba truly remarkable?
Yes, but what I found even more admirable are the people who made this change happen.
I think you're right. The forestry workers of Saihanba, the first generation afforested the land, the second conserved the forest, and the third revitalized them. Today, the post-90s and even post-noughties forest gardens have taken up the torch from their predecessors, safeguarding this green treasure with technology. The forest farm has established an integrated sky-ground monitoring system for forest and grassland fire prevention, which combines satellite surveilling, helicopter patrols, drone operations, fire detection radar, video monitoring, mountaintop lookout towers, and ground patrols. For over 60 years, since the farm's establishment, not a single forest fire has occurred in Saihanba. So this is a rally spanning over half a century. From a single tree to a vast forest, it was forged by 3 generations with their sweat and tears. They planted not just trees, but a spirit, the Saihanba spirit of staying true to the original aspiration, being hardworking and enterprising, and pursuing green development. The people of Saihanba have shown us with their lives. Humanity can correct its mistakes and reshape the land through the simplest yet most persistent efforts. This expansive green is a moving chapter of China's story.